WWE talent told to lay low following new Vince McMahon allegations. Plus, AEW could be close to signing some major new stars, and a WWE star wants one more match with John Cena. It's all in the Cultaholic wrestling news right now. So in our first news video today, we went into the new allegations made against Vince McMahon. You can find our details about that in that video on our news podcast and at cultaholic.com. The Wrestling Observer gives us an update.
Yes, they say WWE did not respond to questions regarding the suit. WWE talent was told to lay low and not talk about anything other than the Royal Rumble or storyline related things.
It does beg the question whether or not there will be a press conference that follows the Royal Rumble in the wake of these allegations. We don't know yet. We'll no doubt know by tomorrow. It all comes in the wake of said allegations of assault, trafficking, and physical and emotional abuse. TKO have commented say that they are investigating it, and a spokesperson for Vince McMahon has said, as we reported, this lawsuit is replete with lies, obscene made-up instances that never occurred, and a vindictive distortion of the truth. He will vigorously defend himself. More at cultaholic.com. Over to AEW, where it looks as if two major names are on the way in, very possibly.
Yeah, one of them, Mercedes Moné. Moné was doing some acting work, but there is talk her debut will be played up extremely big, and the announcement could be very soon. She has been back training to return to the ring as well. Her coming to AEW was expected for months. You know, we saw her at All In as well, didn't we? She was sat down there, even before they showed her at Wembley. But she did negotiate with WWE after that, and while they were far apart on money, unless the contract is signed, nothing is a lock.
It's an interesting one because whilst a lot of optics point to Mercedes Moné signing a deal with AEW, there's been a few possibly red herrings that I've seen popping up online. Spotify releasing her old Sasha Banks' old theme music again.
Yeah, someone, I believe, wished her a happy birthday and said, "See you Saturday," and she liked that tweet. I mean, she could be liking it because, you know, it's her birthday and she's saying thank you for saying happy birthday.
Yeah, she could be going to a roller disco.
Yeah, she could be.
Made with this person. Also, Boss and Glow t-shirts have popped up on WWE Euroshop. And now, they were sold before now. This isn't a new development, but it's certainly a few things that are popping up that are maybe suggesting that we could see a Sasha Banks rock up at the Rumble, but according to the Observer and a few other sources as well, that won't be the case. The other name, away from Mercedes Moné, that is believed to be starting soon with AEW is Kazuchika Okada. This comes after what has been an interesting week in the world of Okada, where he was apparently rumoured to sign with WWE and heading to NXT to no doubt join the Tony D'Angelo family.
Oh no, we were seeing all the stuff of Okada in Chase U. That's what all the photoshops have been. It's been delightful to see.
From the Observer, for Okada, the last word was that he had not made up his mind. I know people here range from hopeful to I'd perceive it as confident if he will be coming. If he was to sign, the likely arrival would be around the Greensboro show, with his final New Japan date being on the 24th of February. It's around about the same time that, I mean, will Ospreay be starting at Revolution?
Oh yeah, of course, yeah.
They could really like blow everybody out of the water and have Will Ospreay go to Revolution with a mystery opponent.
Oh,
and the opponent's like Okada.
Why don't you book it? It's a very exciting time. You know, just with obviously the Rumble coming up as well, and it's always exciting to speculate who might turn up. It's just really exciting for 2024, where so many big contracts are coming up and a lot of people are deciding where they want to go, and nothing is necessarily locked in at the moment. I'm buzzing. I'm buzzing to see where a lot of these people end up.
Trek, so some tough news about Kevin Patrick this week. One Star has paid tribute to him. We'll give that in just a sec. Kevin Patrick, who was Raw lead commentator for a while, SmackDown lead commentator for a while, has been released from WWE. This is after earlier in the week he was pulled from SmackDown. Now, despite efforts from WWE management, the sources close to the situation say that it just hasn't quite clicked with Kevin Patrick in WWE. What are your thoughts on Kevin Patrick in WWE?
I didn't mind him. I don't think there was quite a lot of discourse online. There's some people who kind of defend him, and I think rightly so. And then there's some people that also criticize him, and I think rightly so there too. I think he was just very much trying to grow. He was pushed into a position quite quickly. And I think, you know, if he was maybe given a little bit more time, maybe he would have finally got there. I thought his backstage interviews with the superstars were great. I thought he was I thought he was really, really good in that role. And I would have hoped as well, if the commentary stuff didn't really work out for him, that he could go back into that sort of role as well. But unfortunately, not to be.
I thought that I loved him in the backstage stuff. I think not for the want of trying, there didn't seem to be that gravitas as a lead commentator, but still a phenomenal voice to have on the program. And Sheamus has paid tribute today.
Yeah, he tweeted out and he said, "Such a privilege to have worked with Kevin Patrick, a true professional and true Irish man. I hope to see more great things from this fella in the future. May the road rise to meet you, Kevin Patrick."
Ah, that's nice.
If
you want to hear like Kevin his true element, listen to the commentary he does for Atlanta United, the football team. As under his real name, Kevin Egan. And he's so much more comfortable in his own skin doing that. And you really see what a great broadcaster he can be. And it's interesting to hear him doing the footy compared to the wrestling. I think he's excellent in both, but I think in the footy, I think he really feels at ease, and you can definitely hear that. So we agree with Sheamus. May the road rise to meet you, Kevin. Now we'll end on this one. John Cena in the news this week saying that he's gonna clock off from the wrestling world at 50. So 3 years until John Cena says farewell. And one guy wants to beat up John Cena one more time.
Oh, they certainly do. It's only Alan, James, Styles, everybody. AJ Styles was chatting with Brad Gilmore on the collection about possibly having one final match with John Cena. He said, "I think there is a lot of us that would like to mix it up with Cena one last time. I'm definitely one of those guys. We had some chemistry that I can't explain. Maybe it's opposites attract. Me and John are definitely that kind of dance partners where it was always fun getting in the ring with him. It was always big. It was always special, and it was always great. I look forward to, hopefully, before he retires, jumping in the ring with him one more time."
They had that match at the Rumble, but it must be about a decade ago now, if not more, which was unreal. Like New Japan unreal. They just decided just to go out there and have a banger for a laugh.
They were so good. There was just like, not that Cena couldn't do it before, but I feel like AJ Styles was someone who really pulled it out of him as well. Like within their feud, there was a lot of stuff where they were going back and forth. Like John Cena was like, "Oh, just because I didn't prove myself on the Indies to get to this place," he was like, "I was bred for WWE," and you really felt like the tension there between them. And they put everything into every match that they had, and I would not say no to seeing this go down one more time, you know?
Be a great retirement match for John Cena.
Absolutely.
Lovely thought. Tomorrow, the Royal Rumble. If you're joining us at Box Park, Wembley, we are excited to see you. Myself, Fraser Porter, Matthew Gregg, Sam Driver, the Cultaholic lads. And he's in London. Fred Ottman's in the country. Typhoon, Tugboat, the Shotmaster. Me and Tuggers are on stage tomorrow night with a Q&A live at Box Park Wembley. If you've got questions for Tugboat, hey, just drop me a couple and I'll try and get them in. But if you're coming along, we'll throw it to you can ask questions as well. But I'm really excited to hang out with.
I can tell.
I know.
I can hear it in your voice, young man.
And then we'll all watch the Rumble live at Box Park Wembley and have a flipping brilliant time. Find a Hooked on Wrestling Royal Rumble watch party near you. A few months early there. A Royal Rumble watch party near you at HO Wrestling UK on Twitter. Meanwhile, back at base, you're a busy boy.
Yeah, me and Adam will be doing live reactions. YouTube.com/cultaholic/live. We will be sat there. If you're not going to Box Park, you can spend it with us and just have a lovely time, because it really does feel like a special one this year. And then we'll have a news up after. Jack will have what happened at. I believe Ross will have WTF moments for you too on the Sunday. My goodness gracious, you're in for a wonderful time.
We are ready to rumble. And for the latest wrestling news throughout the weekend, you can check out cultaholic.com. Keys.
I love you, bye.